in the world is Endmore? Gosford. See, Raven Spider are both in different directions anyway, so how is that going to work? Oh, there's Endmore. Raven. No. Where's my watering can? That's my watering can. What's that? Oh, that's that last piece of paper that I needed, that I ended up just guessing the answer to. So, Endmore, and then the spider. No, that didn't help either. What are these letters for? Oh, those are the elixirs that I need to work out how to... And that is the letter about the servant. I'm not sure what to do with it yet either. Still don't know what that means. The 29I is just Endmore. So I don't know. A weeping bell? I do have that one. Oh, it is often known as golden light. Why did I not know that? The first letter of the Latin name of the plant golden light, the number of petals on a lucky okay, so we want L L6. L6. Or what? It says, why did I come here? The first letter of the Latin name. Is L. And there's maybe we try L7. It does say the lucky one, so it'd be L7. L7. There we go. We got 2 more plants. I amble through the meadowlands, stopping every so often to examine any wildflowers that catch my eye. Buttercups, daisies, cowslips, red clover, knapweed, cat's ear, and hidden among them something new for my collection. Oh, that looks like the plant that I need. Alright. So, this one. Looks the same as that picture, maybe. They are small cup-like things, or maybe this one. No, that's the one that I've already tried. Yeah, so I think it's this one now. Yes. Glowhorn. Trimble half. 'The shepherd watched as she prepared the leaves and roots and that she would require. He watched as the hours dragged by, the sun set, and she worked by candlelight, at times sitting still, at times moving like a dancer among the stones. The change happened suddenly, but also subtly, so that at first the watcher was not sure that anything had happened. Then he saw it. "8 miles to the east." "8 miles to the east of what?" There's no big trees. Don't know. Well, he went and ate those bloody mushrooms. And of course, now he's sick. Is there anything we can do? He's in a bad way. I'm worried about him. What mushrooms did he eat? Because I know I have a note somewhere. About mushrooms. Is it that one? Yeah. I don't know. I don't remember what mushrooms. I need to work out which mushroom he ate and which plant will work as an antidote. So he's in a bad way. That's all she says. How am I supposed to work out which one he ate? Bishop's parasol. I have that one. I don't have that one. Farmer's worry I haven't discovered either. Spring wick. No, I haven't had that one either. Or sunset mound cap. I have had that one. So I've had two of them. So it's either the sunset mount cap or the bishop's parasol. Sour bandy. Sour bandy can help with memory recovery, especially if the memory has been deliberately sabotaged. The name of this plant derives from the fact that although edible, the large stamen is extremely bitter to the taste. I don't know what that plant is. It doesn't give a hint as to what it looks like. It looks like it might be that one. Nope. But I'm certain that's what that one is. I'm going to put it in pink. For the bishop parasol, it's the lemon dandy, I mean, and I have used that one before. That one doesn't have a label. That's it. So it's not the lemon dandy. Does that mean that I'm wrong about the sour bandy? had that one before as well. It wasn't one of the ones that I've already gone over, is it? That one. I haven't done the Farmer's Worry one. Why is that the answer? Let's see. Still don't know what that... Oh, that's that coin. Gosforth. 8 miles east of... maybe, of that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gazing at the still water of the lake, its black waters draw me into a reflective trance. Here and there, flowers that I don't recognize grow along the bank. I have been to Blackcomb. I have fought the servant and lived, but still my adversary stands. It must be defeated. For my part, I am ashamed to say that I am done, and my soul could use the tonic of St. Quentin's elixir. If I am ever to recover from the horror I have seen. This elixir will enable only drinker of it to overcome the sense of fear, though it should be considered beforehand that fear is not always a bad thing. For example, it would not be wise to drink this near the edge of a cliff. A 5-pointed leaf to grant courage, a red flower to protect the mind, and a seed pod for luck. A 5-pointed leaf. That has 5 points on it. that one also has 5 points on it. And seed pods. I can't remember which plant had the seed pod. You need a red flower that protects the mind. This one, candlewood. Is that what that was? No, that's the St. John's poppy. Candlewood. That one I'm fairly certain is the right one. What was the other one? A seed pod. Which one's a seed pod? Hang on, what'd that say? No. Seed pod. That one's berries. What's that one? The red. Is that that's not really a seed pod though, is it? No. Oops. That's berries. Is that one called? The shimmering. Would they be considered as seed pods? No. They're flowers. Don't know which one looks like it's got seed pods. And yet I vaguely remember having one saying it says seed pods. Not sure I have all the plants I need for this Alexa. This card looks like one of those briar disc. Yeah, that card I have looked at. I guess I need to keep... Just don't know what raven spider means. Aha, I figured it out. A jackdaw croaks hidden somewhere nearby. Strange shapes of old stones pierce the long grass. Among them some plants grow. That does look like a seed pod. Though the baubles look soft, they are in fact quite hard. Wrong one. Daisy dog. Candlewood. First go. In purple. And then we want scent. Q. U. E. N. T. I. N. Brittle. The postman. There is a hateful man I sometimes see around town. He's called Isdor Burbridge. Yesterday I saw him bending down as though to pet a stray dog, but instead he punched it as hard as he could. I rushed over there, and the coward fled. Someday he'll get his comeuppance. That's not cool. Sadgil Chotis? Verona tells me you are working on gathering the plants for a ritual that will help us defeat this creature. I want to help in any way I can. From what Verona told me, I think this might be one of the plants you needed to perform the ritual, but I'm afraid I do not know where it can be found. Swift snare. I'm visiting my grandmother up in T-Bay and thought I'd take her favourite plant to cheer her up. It's blue with large flowers and it smells lovely and fresh. My nana calls it sweet breath. Don't have anything called sweet breath. There's one that says sometimes known as sweet breath. Has large blue flowers. Oops, wrong one. So, Hope Heart has large blue flowers. That doesn't say that it's sometimes known as sweet breath. Mellow Glow. No. Lady of Summer. No. Ember Song. I don't know. I don't know which one's known as sweet breath. Sweet breath, sweet breath, sweet breath. Maisie, enough. Get into bed. Come on, quick, into bed. Sweet breath. If I go through this whole book and I don't even have it, I will cry. Sweet breath. I found it. Now I just need to find the plant. Where is this plant? That one. Thank God for that. I can't help noticing that Drea Huntsman is still alive. You don't seem to understand the importance of our work here. If you are not with us, then you are against us. When the redemption comes, and it will come, you will regret your actions. Praise the Dendru. Okay, dude. No, we don't need that one anymore. I'm not sure what that means. Is there a chalice on this? There is. Oh, wrong one. I want to go there. And it's Sad Gill. Where's Sad Gill? There. The chalice clue takes me directly south of Sad Gill to a spot next to the river. Moss-covered rocks line the banks, velvet to the touch. In the moist conditions, a deadly-looking plant grows abundantly in the lush grass. Ooh, like a Venus flytrap type plant. Behind the woman, a dark skeletal figure began to rise, and a low, primal snarl sounded across the clearing. The shepherd turned and ran, cold fear coursing through his veins. He did not run for long. Well, that sounded ominous. Decay gives way to new growth, from death, life. The circle starts again. Waste. I cannot read upside down. West of White Scar, by the river. Scar. Is there a place called White Scar? There's White... Oh, I suppose... Yeah, that's White Scar. It's not White Seer, is it? No, it's White Scar Cave by the river. Which one? This one? The sun-bleached skull fixed me with its black-eyed gaze. A reminder from the chest of the skeleton, a plant grows. Maisie, give it a rest. The postman. I lived in Undermere all my life and I've never seen the people as worried as they are now. Everyone's talking about the sisterhood and the servant. Somebody needs to do something to stop that beast. I was speaking to a woman from Arnside who told me of a cave nearby that the locals stay away from. Apparently there is a strange plant that grows there, but the cave is believed to be haunted. Unfortunately, she was vague about where the cave was. Somewhere to the east, was all she would say when I pressed her. Well, didn't we just go to a cave in the east? Are there any other caves? I suppose we didn't go to the cave itself. Farmer's Worry, but I haven't done Farmer's Worry yet. Spongy mushroom with potent abilities, only safe to consume in small quantities. Grants great strength for short periods of time. A thin crack runs down the rock face, widening as it nears the ground, just wide enough for a man to slip through. But there's a problem. A large boulder blocks the entrance, too heavy to move. So it's a mushroom, and I've only got a couple of those here. I assume it's this one. Yes. Farmer's Worry. And then we got 2 more plants. I am surprised by how easy I am able to roll away the boulder with the help of the Farmer's Worry. As my eyes adjust to the darkness, I discover several clusters of fungi growing there, reaching out desperately to the thin strip of light provided by the crack. Two more red mushrooms. I think that's all the clues done, is it? Except for whatever this is. Because I don't know what the 5 plants are. My wife of 30 years is dying. That is the truth of it, as painful as it is to say out loud. The doctors say there is nothing that can do, but I cannot sit by and wait for it to happen. A man at the hospice let slip about a plant-based elixir. I don't think he meant for me to hear it, but I did, and it's all I can think about. And I understand the risks, but any price is worth paying if it means she doesn't have to die. Please, I'm begging you. Made from a combination of arbutum, so three plants that have only given me the Latin name for. Powerful elixir, dangerous and extreme caution is advised. It is said to bring a person back from the brink of death, but at the expense of their soul. Those who have drunk it appear vacant and lost, alive but no longer really with us. Looking. Yeah, so Cabula is the first one. Where did I see that one last? There. That's the first one. That's the second one. Tranthium. There. And the third one is one that I haven't got yet. Okay, so the fruit of the henchuck can have startling effects on memory. Even a small dose can result in short-term memory loss, but in larger amounts it has been known to cause severe amnesia. The tuberous bulb has an unusual structure, growing in bursts that give it a striped appearance when cut open. When the outer layer hardens, it turns blue-green and is ready to harvest. Could it be that one? No, because they're more round than they are tubes. Those are like tubes. They're not blue-green. Turquoise in colour. I'm going to assume that's it. Haha, I was right. Fancy that. And which one was it? That wasn't it. Which one was it? I've forgotten now. That one. It is the Henchuck. And this is Elixir of the Damned. What a delightful shop you have. I'm only in town for a brief visit, but I heard you might be able to get hold of some liverstone here. Liverstone. That looks like this one. Caution is advised when handling this plant due to the strong paralyzing agents contained within. The liverstone is a mushroom with pointed caps. Thumb. Liverstone. Oh, the marked woman again. I can't control it anymore. This has all gone too far. I never meant for it to turn on my sisters. It's too strong. I'm trying to hold it back, but it wants to kill. That's all it wants. Death, death, and more death. You have to help me with Widow's Woe or Dead Man's Fingers. Dead Man's Fingers, I think that was that one, but I'm not sure. Yeah, it says it looks like a ghostly hand. What's the other one? Widow's Woe. Said to induce fear, also called Kempfoot, partially due to the unpleasant scent. Dainty dark flowers grow from the bed of the long thin leaves. So that could be Widow's Woe. Don't know if it is or not. Because what she actually wanted was the dead man's fingers. My mouse has stopped working again. Come on, mouse. Hello, mouse. Let's go, mouse. Rude. I think my mouse needs new batteries. Hate using the touchpad. There's been talk all over the last few nights down at the Royal Oak of a servant creature going around slaughtering people. I used to enjoy walking in the hills, but I daren't leave my house now. I've decided to bring nature to me in the meantime. The glow of a few pixie lamps would surely warm my heart. Glowhorn. I think the glowhorn is this one. Ugh. No, I don't want that one. I want this one. Yeah, I'd say that's that one. Ugh. Pennybell. Glowhorn. Do I have a spare USB hole? Whoops. No. Hang on a minute. Maisie, leave it. I will be right back. I'm going to have to change the battery in my mouse. Finally fixed it. That took longer than it should have. She finally had the power she had craved all these years, a servant to do as she willed. But that power came at a cost. The servant was awoken, and it would not be contained. It was the dread. It was death. To the east of the castle, across the river and through the mountain pass, it grows at the edge of the wood. So the castle is here. What did it say again? To the east of the castle, through the mountains. Why is my mouse being weird? At the edge of the wood. So, here? No. There we go, found it. No, I didn't. I found something else. The memorial bears the name of Swaif Briar. It stirs a memory. He was one of the Drea. Theirs is a lonely life at the mercy of dangerous addiction. I think I've already collected that plant. I did. I've already clicked on that spot before. Across the river. Maybe it's down south? Through, it's across the river, through the mountains. There's another castle there, but there's no mountains. Another castle there, across the river through the mountains. Aha. The trees sway effortlessly in the cool breeze. The low hum of the crickets chirping rides the wind. A sense of calm washes over me, and I'm rewarded with a new find. Interesting looking plant. It is time. The servant is on the move again. Time to act. Meet me at the ritual site. I hope for all our sakes that you've been able to track down all the plants we need. I don't think so. Oh, she's back. We must act before it's too late. Gather the plants and meet me at the ritual site. I can't click the... Where's the ritual site? Black comb. Near Black Comb to the south of the Watcher, the Great Oak and the Dendrew. So, where's Black Comb? There. That's Black Comb there. South of the Watcher. The Great Oak and the Dendrew. So that's not where I was supposed to go. I don't know where it is though. It's a stone circle. Maybe I'm supposed to go to the stone circle? I shudder at the thought of what happened here. If these stones could tell us what they saw, a chill comes over me and I realise that I do not want to linger. I'm going to lose all my sanity in a minute. understand that, but I don't know where to go. The letter is not that much help to me. I honestly have no idea where I'm supposed to go. Help me. Don't know where I'm supposed to go. So it's there near Blackcomb, south of the Watcher, which I assume is the the stone circle. In that clearing, maybe? I was right. Eventually. A small stone shrine sits off to one side of the clearing. 5 grooves run out from the circle. I can't read. 5 grooves run out from the centre of the stone, widening to recesses at the base. 5 slots for 5 plants. But we don't know what the 5 plants are. The plant that opens locks. That was the what was it called? What was it called? Which one was it? I remember its nickname was Lovelock or something like that, I'm sure of it. That one. Lovelock. Is that how we do it? I can't pat the cat anymore. Need to get the circular wooden box open. Ah. Didn't realise I had that in there. Follow to its source. First is corpse's friend. I remember reading about a corpse's friend, but I can't remember what that was. That one's got different names as well. Corpse's friend, Devil's night trap. Nightcap. And is known, if ingested as a seed, it will cause slow agonizing death and the plant will grow out of the body once deceased. Oh. Is that this one? That's the one that was in the body, wasn't it? Yeah, pine needles. that one. What's... not that one. This thing. Then comes the ankle grabber. Ankle grabber. Would that be the dead man's fingers? Because it's like a hand that comes out of the ground. I don't know if I have all the plants. Does any of them have the nickname ankle grabber? Ankle grabber. Small heart-shaped leaves. I think that might be it, because none of the others have any heart-shaped leaves. The third is Fearbringer. Oh, what was that one that dude wanted? No, that one was to get rid of fear, that's right. Fearbringer. Which one brings the fear? Also have to look for Lift a Curse and Blood's Reverse. That one's Black Blood. I wonder if that's the fifth one. Is it the... That one. Lift a Curse and Bring Fear. Friendship. Digestion. I don't think that would be the fifth one. It's worded differently. Lift Curses. I'm guessing that would be the fourth one. Where was it? Oh, there. So we're still looking for the Fear Bringer. We're getting to the end of the book. Said to induce fear. Widow's Woe. That's the one that I assumed. No? I was thinking it was Sour Bandy. Widow's Woe. That's right, I was thinking it was this one. dainty dark flowers and long thin leaves. No. 3 out of 5 plants are correct. Well, these are the only 2 that don't have labels on them. No, hang on, that one doesn't have a label on it either. That one has to be it, because I don't have any others that have the heart-shaped leaves. So these 2 must be the ones that are wrong. This has to be the right plant. I've just got the wrong one. It's unpleasant scent. That one doesn't have anything about its scent. That's not small flowers. That doesn't have long leaves. Sickly sweet. I have that open. How frustrating. Oh dear. I don't think that there's any other plants for me to find. And I'm certain this one was growing out of the corpse. And the leaves match. And they smell of pine. Two are still incorrect. Have to do this again. What were they? Oh, one was that one. Where was it? There. That was the fifth one. That was another one. And I'm fairly certain that that one's the third one that I got right. Those two, the Swift Snare and the Widow's Woe, are the ones that I'm getting wrong. They have to be. Never Let Go are several of the names given to this plant and may give some clue to its properties. Small heart-shaped leaves, which is what this plant has. I don't have any other plants that don't have any labels on them with heart-shaped leaves. See, that has heart-shaped leaves, but it's already been named. It moves fast for a plant. What's the ankle grabber? What did I say the name of the other one was? The Widow's Woe, that's right. With the dainty flowers and the long, thin leaves. That one, maybe? No? 4 out of 5 are correct. Long, thin leaves. No. Yeah, that's a bland smelling flower. Smooth, waxy leaves. They're not thin. No. It's not that. Is it? Because it doesn't, that's not a dainty dark flower. I don't think I have this flower. Is that a clue to another plant? River Dun. To its source, would that be the... No. So maybe here instead. I found another plant. Never seen this plant before, and here it is growing in abundance. It has a damp smell. Is that what we need? Oh look, the leaves look almost identical to the picture. I did it! Well done, I will take it from here. I stand back and watch as Verona walks around the shrine, muttering soft incantations. It feels like a long time passes before she looks up, but in reality it was perhaps only 10 minutes. Nothing's happening. What do you mean nothing's happening? Have we got the right plants? I think so. Perhaps we just need to be patient. A loud noise behind us makes us all jump. Turning round, I see something that makes my blood run cold. The woman in the jade mask is walking calmly and slowly towards us from the other side of the clearing. Behind her, standing tall and terrifying, is the black silhouette of the servant. Ew. What was that about being patient? I think we're out of time. Do not be afraid, I am here to surrender willingly. The servant cannot be allowed to. Ah! The creature lunges forward and brings a huge arm scything towards her. Her scream pierces the cold air and she drops to her knees, clutching her head. But the blow seems to glance off to one side as it comes hurtling down, and the beast's claw ends up embedded in the dirt instead of the woman's head. Oh, back. Assuming the ending of the sentence. I can't hold it back much longer. You need this. She throws a small vial of red liquid, which Reuben deftly catches and holds up to the light. Blood. Quick, I know what to do. Verona grabs the vial and fumbles to get the stopper out as she turns back to the shrine. The servant has its huge arm free again and is slowly advancing with strange jerking movements. Verona pours the blood into a small cavity in the shrine, and everything seems to happen at once. A pillar of light, bright white light, launches out of the shrine towards the servant and hits it in the chest. The huge beast shrieks and staggers backwards, drowning in the screams of the woman in the jade mask, who is clutching her head and writhing in agony on the ground. There is an almighty thunderclap and a blinding flash of light, and suddenly the servant is gone. A patch of charred ground smoulders where it stood just moments before. My head is spinning at what has just happened. Did it work? Have we defeated the servant? With the dust settled and the servant vanquished, I've been able to reflect on the events of the last few weeks. We were fortunate that Thea was able to stay in control of the beast for as long as she did. Who can say what would have happened if she was unable to prevent it causing the destruction it craved? Undermere has never felt so jubilant, so full of life. All the nervous tension... Maisie, nobody asked you. Shut it. Undermere has never felt so jubilant, so full of life. All the nervous tension that had built up evaporated in an instant, and the people have ploughed their energies into celebration and merriment. They do not know the whole truth, of course, that Thea, the woman in the jade mask, was the one who summoned the servant. I promised Reuben that I would leave it to him to unravel that mess. She is his daughter, after all. And as for myself, well, I'm back in the calm of strange horticulture. Of course, with Hellbore for company. It's quieter around here, but I am content, and there are always more plants to learn about and discover. And that's the end of the game. And everybody stayed alive. It is done. The servant can go back to being a dark story for dusty shelves. That's the second ending. Earlier, I've identified 57 out of 77 plants. Have you heard of the Monastery of the Black Veil? I think it would interest you. I learned of it from a man from Ravenglass. If you're ever in that part of the world, you should ask him about it. He owns the Horseshoe Inn on the main street. Maisie, stop it. Get into bed. Shut your face. It's good to see you, Hellbore. It has been a while. You seem as relaxed as ever, though nothing ever phases you, does it? I must admit I've been buried in my books and seem to have missed all the excitement. I hear you and your plants had a part to play, though. I've been collecting some information on a selection of plants for a little book I'm putting together. I was hoping you could help me finish identifying all these plants. Let's start with the moonlight flower, Bella Nox. I've always loved that one. I don't have that one. Ravenglass. Where is Ravenglass? There. I am met by a man with a thick black beard and kind eyes who is delighted to have found a willing ear to listen to his stories. You won't find the monastery of the Black Veil marked on any map. They don't want to be found. The monastery was on the edge of the wood. I remember that much. We must have been heading west because I could feel the sun on my face, and it was evening. We crossed 2 rivers. Then we followed a river for a while. I could hear it to my left as we travelled. They left me here in Ravenglass, and I've stayed ever since. As I turn to leave, he adds here, if you're serious about going, you'd better have this. No seed will grow that does not wither. No water will languish upon the river. No man will last forever. Hail. We all will wear the blackened veil. So it was heading west, crossing over 2 rivers, and then followed a river before ending up in Ravenglass. Crossing over 2 rivers and then following it to Ravenglass. And it was on the edge of a wood. So like here somewhere? No? that. I don't know why it doesn't have a tick on it. What's that one? Dark red fruit should not be ingested under any circumstances as they are highly poisonous, resulting in insanity than death. Dark red fruit. Is that what that is? Yes. So I'm assuming that's a Storian? Dark flower of the tomb. It is pronounced tomb. Used as a fragrance in soaps and candles. It doesn't tell me anything about the plant itself. Somewhat pungent, maybe? No, not that one. I'm gonna go with that. And then the stench of the twilight. This one, maybe? Do not be fooled by the pretty flower. The smell it gives off is quite foul. Oh, why did I click on that one again? Aroma is sharp and citric. Unpleasant scent. Is that right? Nope. try this one. I don't think that's it either. Oh, it is it. So, elixir of the black veil. And that one, that was it, wasn't it? Yeah. That one is the 10. That one was not the one that I wanted to grab. That one. That one's Widow's Woe. We learnt that before. That one's the Dorian. And then Stench of the Twilight. Which one was that? I've forgotten now. Which one was it? That one? I think. I think 60 plants is a good place to leave it for today. Tuesdays is one of my busy days, and this afternoon I have parent-teacher interviews as well. Otherwise I'd leave like Not Monday Cafe or something on. There's someone else playing. I've never seen them before though. But we might be able to raid into them. See what ending they get. Oh, they're only at the beginning. They're up to day 3. So let's go there.